Viewers, welcome back to Siri Algorithms YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel to receive the further notifications when I upload the video. In previous video, I explained how to download and install the environments. In this video, I am going to show you the environment setup of IDLE and PyCharm Community Edition. Please walk through with me. So IDLE is the basic environment. You no need to install separately. Just when you are installing the Python software, defaultly the IDLE environment will be installed. So you can open search IDLE and here you can see. So the IDLE means Integrated Development Learning Environment. So it defaultly opens into the shell window. IDLE have two types of windows. One is shell window and one is an editor window. So this is the shell window. Now we will see what options we are having here. So if you want to open a new Python file, you can open it here. Go to file and click on the new file. If you want to open any external file from the desktop or maybe any other location, you can open and browse it. And save as you want to save the file, you can go to directly Ctrl S, or you can use the save option also here, and close window, exit IDLE. We have the several options are there. And if you want to cut or copy paste, all we have some other options also there in the edit. Now I am going to show you the options in configure IDLE. So just click on the configure IDLE. If you want to change the theme of the environment in background color, here you can go to highlights and we can see here the themes, two types are there, a built-in theme and a custom theme. So a built-in theme, you can see we have three options are there. IDLE class A, if you click on this, you can see your background going to be in white color. And if you select like a dark means it is blue color. You can see this one, the backend color, the theme. And if you select like a IDLE new means it comes like this. So any one according to your requirement, which you feel more comfortable, that environment you can, that theme you can select it here. In this case I selected like a IDLE dark. And if you want to change the color of the code, like when you are going to use the ash and you want to write some descriptions, some headings, you can also choose the color for that. Just click on the choose color option. Maybe I want orange color, the descriptions or headings. Just select that color and go to save OK. And it's going to ask like your changes will be saved as a new custom theme. So give some name here. Maybe I'm going to save it as a Siri 2. Say OK. And finally OK. Now I'm going to show you a small code here. So this is shell window. You can write a small code. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 2. I'm taking. Print of A plus B. If you want to execute the program, just press enter. Now you can see the output 12. Maybe if you want to write a print statement, that also you can write it. Just you can write like a print of the sum value is A plus B. You can directly write it and execute. Enter. The print statement also, whatever you written in the print inbuilt function, that statement get executed. And you can execute this program n number of times. Maybe if you want to execute one more time, you can see, you can enter it. But only the shell window, you don't have the edit option. That means you're not able to edit the value here. Maybe if I want to change the value, instead of 2, I want to give 10. You don't have the edit option. It is a shell window. Shell window, you can write the program and you can execute it, but you don't have the edit option. That's why multi-lines of code is not suggestible to write into the shell window. Then way to write the code, the developing code, you can write it into the editor window. Go to file, Just click on the new file. It is going to open one window. This window is nothing but editor window. In this you can write like a n number of lines of code, and maybe I'm going to write some description here. This is my first program. So why I'm using ash here? Ash is a single commenting because this is description, it is not a code. That's why I'm just blocking this one into a single ash. Now I'm going to write the code. A is equal to 10. I'm not going to show you a big program, a small program I am explaining right now. In coming sessions, in coming videos, I will explain the main programs. Okay. B is equal to, you can give it as a B is equal to 2. Now you can write the print statement. The sum value is A plus B. If you want to execute, first you need to save the file. So Control S. And wait to save. Maybe I want to save in the desktop. Select that and give the file name. Maybe the file name is test. And you need to select which type, what type of file, which type you want to save the file. It is a Python file, so I'm going to save it as a Python file format only. So I'm going to get like a test.py file will generate. So you just save it. If you want to execute this program, go to run and click on the run module. Click on it. Now you can see the output is 12. But here you can see we have two windows. Input you are writing in the editor window, output coming into the shell window. That means both input and output are not coming into the same window. So now here if you want you can edit it. Maybe if you want to change the value you can change it. But previously in shell window you don't have that option. But here if I want I can edit it. In place of 2, I'm going to write like a 20. And if you want to execute the program, source must be saved. So save the file first, go to run, execute it. Now you can see the sum value is 30. N number of times, according to your requirement, you can edit the program. You can change the values. Now I'm going to write one more program. Maybe this is regarding, this is my first program. Next I'm going to write some product program, that means multiplication. So I'm going to write like a product program or something. You can give the description. I'm writing like a product program and 10 into 20. So the product value is, statement I'm changing, the product value is multiplication. So A multiplied with B. Now try to execute, Control S. Always your source must be saved. Then you can go to run and execute. Now you can see both programs, in previous program and the current program, both get executed and you are having the output here. But I don't want the previous program. I want only the current one I want to execute. In that scenario, you can block the previous one. How to block the code? The previous code, how to block it? Simple to use the multi-line commenting. How to use multi-line commenting? Just simply 3 times single quote. From where to where you want to block the code. Maybe I want to block the code from here to here. Just you can block it. Now source must be saved and go to run and execute, run module. Now you can see only the current program get executed. Maybe you imagine this scenario. I have one more program in the last. Here. This is maybe regarding for modulus program. Modulus. The modulus value is instead of 20 I am taking 2 divided by B. So now in this case, now you can see if I don't block the code, all three programs get executed. Source must be saved and go to run module. Now you can see all three programs get executed. But I want only the middle one. I don't want the last one and the beginning one. Only the middle program only get executed. In that scenario, use the multi-line commenting from where to where. Just block this one first and go to here and block this code. Now try to execute. Go to run module F5. Now you can see only the middle program get executed. So now I saved the file and we go and see where the file was saved. You can see it here. The file was saved in the desktop. Now I want to open this file. There are two ways. I'm going to show you two ways you can open the file. Don't try to double click on it and try to open it. It won't work. Try to use this one. Just if you double click on it, it won't work. The file was opened. So first way is you can directly right click on it and you can see edit with IDLE. Just click on it here and you can open directly the py file. This is one way. And the second way, first open the IDLE environment just by typing IDLE and go to file. Here you can see the open and select the browse it where your file is. It is in desktop. The file name is test. Just open it. Now you can see the file was opened. If you want to add the line numbers for the code, go to here, options, show line numbers. Just click on it. You can see the line numbers here. If you don't want the line numbers, then same, go to options and click on hide line numbers. Maybe if you want to add some indent region for the entire program or maybe a specific part, maybe I want to add some indent gap here, then go to format, indent region, click on the indent region. You can see the indent region was generated. If you don't want this one, just select it and go to dedent region. Okay. And we have some more options also. Comment out region, uncomment region, toggle bars, toggle tabs. We have like a different options are there in the format. So this is the way how the IDLE open and develop the program after creating the file, how to open it. This is best suitable for the, now I am going to close this environment. Just I am going to say that yes. So this is suggestible for the beginners who want to learn and new to the Python. Those are suggestible to use the IDLE environment.